Hello, I'm Michelle Weir. Thank you for watching this short video about my dear friend and mentor, Phil Mattson. Phil needs our help right now, so we've started a GoFundMe campaign to do just that. Please give if you can and share this with your friends. Thank you so much. Phil Mattson is an award-winning educator, arranger, pianist, and conductor. Over his 40-year career, he has enriched the lives of thousands of music students through his dedication to quality and integrity in music performance and education. Phil has written over 150 vocal arrangements, many of which have become staples in the world of vocal jazz. His works have been performed and recorded by the Manhattan Transfer, the Real Group, the Four Freshmen, as well as his own Grammy-nominated vocal group, the PM Singers. He recently received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Jazz Education Network, affirming his status as a legendary figure in choral music. Phil's other great passion in life was riding his Harley-Davidson motorcycle. He's owned a few of them over the years, and he rode them often and hard. At age 62, he broke multiple long-distance records, including riding over 30,000 miles in a month and over 130,000 miles in a year. He was a very serious rider. Even at age 77, he was still riding almost every day and would often tell people, "When I'm on my Harley, I feel like I'm 18 again." We've started this fundraising effort because Phil Mattson, our teacher, mentor, and friend, needs our help. On September 3rd, 2015, Phil was on his Harley waiting at a stoplight when he was struck from behind by a distracted driver. He and the bike were knocked down hard to the pavement, and he was airlifted to a hospital. He suffered broken ribs, contusions, and multiple spinal fractures requiring a lengthy emergency surgery. Although his spinal injury was considered incomplete, it left him mostly paralyzed from the waist down. Even after months of therapy, the doctors believe that he will never walk again and will need a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He will also require full-time care to manage his daily needs, and he will not be able to live on his own. Remarkably, Phil has remained upbeat and positive, even in the light of all the challenges that he now faces as a result of this tragic event.
Free at last, thank God Almighty. I'm free at last.
He started singing to his nurses almost immediately after waking up from that first surgery, and he has continued to charm them with his wit and humor ever since. A few days after the accident, he had already begun doing research on a three-wheel Harley, and within a couple of months, while still in the rehab facility, he resumed weekly rehearsals with his vocal group. He has been keeping hope alive, and that is a true testament to Phil's strength and spirit. As you might imagine, Phil's medical bills are substantial. His rehab coverage ran out in January, and since then, he has had to pay about $230 per day for his basic care needs, over $20,000 already, and is continuing at about $7,000 a month. The goal of $84,000 represents the approximate cost for 1 year of his housing, food, and daily nursing care. On the advice of his doctors, a plan was put into place to move Phil to California to be near family. Phil's son Mark secured a room for him at Sunrise of Studio City, which is located just a few blocks from his home. Mark, his family, and a number of close friends in the area, including myself, have committed to visit and assist as much as possible so Phil can continue to thrive and have the best possible quality of life.
California, here I come.
We're happy to report that on April 25th, Mark and Phil made a successful flight to Los Angeles, and Phil has officially taken up residence at Sunrise. He is steadily adjusting to his new home and has already taken in a little bit of California sunshine. We chose GoFundMe because all the donations made will be available right away to use for Phil's expenses. 100% of all donations will apply to Phil's current and future needs. For those of us who have had the privilege of singing Phil's arrangements, hearing his beautiful piano playing, or studying with him, as I have, this is a chance to give back to him at a time when he truly needs it. We would be so grateful for your contribution, large or small, towards this most worthy cause. Please give if you can, and also share this message with anyone who loves music, jazz, teachers, motorcycles, or all of the above. Thank you, thank you, thank you.